and welcome back to Plum Mashable. So for today's video I'm going to be doing my February favourites. So let's go ahead and have a look. Don't feel like there's a lot of new stuff in here. It's mostly old stuff. A lot of things I think you may have seen before, but I'm still going to show you. I think I start with that every month. I'm pretty sure most of these you've seen either on camera or I've talked about somewhere. So, you know, let's just jump straight in. So I'm going to start off with this one because this one I know you haven't seen before. And it's kind of cheating because we got to open it before Charlotte's birthday. So this is a card that Charlotte has received for her birthday from the absolutely amazing Simone. I love her cards. They are just adorable. So this is a platform pop-up. Came like this. You pop it up and it sits up perfectly on its own. It's so well constructed, and then it's got all these party kids with all their balloons. It's just so gorgeous. And then it says on the back, from Tim and Sarah with their kids. It's an adorable card. I absolutely love this. Charlotte loves it too, but you know, I'm loving it more. But absolutely gorgeous. So thank you so much to Simone and Sarah and Timothy for that one, because it's absolutely gorgeous. Shall we keep going with birthdays? Let's keep going with birthdays. So if you haven't seen my unboxing of the Dawn Lewis Big Birthday Box, I highly encourage you go and check that video out. I'll link it down below. But these are a couple of things that I have done to the books that I got in that box. And you can buy these. The actual box itself is now sold out. It was a pre-order thing only, and it only existed for the couple of people that had... It was like 40 people that got it. But these two books are available online if you want to go and check them out at Dawn's shop. First of them is the birthday card address book for 2023 to 2032, and I'll show you that in just a sec. All of these have been looked at in really great detail. And this is the what to write inside birthday cards. And what I've done, which I'm kind of not proud of, that's not the right word, but I really love, is that I've grabbed some little tabs. These are ones that I got in my Plan a Piece box. A couple of, I don't even know, man. I'll try and find when and I'll link it down below. But I've just basically given it little tabs so that I can easily go to the sections that I need. So the ones that came with the book are age, belated, complimentary, dad jokes, funny, short and sweet, sign-offs, work, and then I've added in an extra tab down here for extras. So all of these ones are just as they should be. What I have started doing is putting post-it notes. I can't get words out. Putting post-it notes so that I know which ones I've used for which people when. But then the extras at the back, I'm doing a lot of kids cards at the moment, just with the age Charlotte's at and then the age of my nephews and people that I know. I do tend to make a few kids cards, so I've got special ones for kids here. So I've got cute ones, general ones, and then some funny ones. And again, I've chucked in sort of who I've used it for. I still have a couple of pages here at the back that I could add something else for. But the point of this book is that you write in it. So when you get yourself a birthday card, when you get one, whether it's from the shops or whether it's handmade, you can look at it and go, okay, what's that message? Do I like it? Yes. Can I put it in my book? And there's plenty of room in the books to write stuff in there. That's what they're for. So I love that book. I love this one more. I actually thought I wasn't going to use this because it didn't quite do what I wanted it to, but I've managed to find a way to get it to do what I want to do. So I'm just going to go to just trying to find one that I've covered up, so I don't want you to see their address. I just realised that as soon as I did it. Hold on. I need a sticky note. And if I can't find one in here, something's wrong. Okay, so I found one. I just had to make sure I hid everything for, you know, their privacy and everything. I don't need everybody seeing everything. But what I've done here is, number one, I've put them all in here in first name. To me, last names are so easily changed, whether someone gets married, whether someone hyphenates their name like I did, or someone just changes their name. Last names aren't as solid as they used to be. First names are fine. Like you generally keep your first name, generally. So I have put all of mine in under their first name. So if your name was Janet, you would go under Jay's. So then what I've done, and it's really hard to see from all the way up in the top camera, I know, but the way that I do my Christmas card ones, where I keep track of what I've sent them every year, I really love that, because for me, I don't like to send people cards that are similar to ones they got the year before. And the more I make Christmas cards, and now the more I make birthday cards, I'm trying not to keep buying new stuff, because otherwise I will never stop. I am trying to use the stuff I already have, and there will come a time then that I will have a card that is the same as one that I sent the year before, and I need to make sure that I don't send that person the same card twice, or similar cards twice. So all I've done is printed out a really teeny tiny little photo. I think they're like 2 centimeters square. I have a printer at home, so it's nothing, and I don't mind sending that bit of it's on bad paper. Actually, it's on sticker paper, because that way it makes it a little bit easier for myself. But it's on, you know, the very cheap sticker paper that you can get just sent through on the printer. Prints really tiny, can save the sticker paper and use it for another project. Absolutely love this idea. I'm so in love with it. And it's only going to look cooler as the years go on and I'm able to actually sort of fill these up. So absolutely love that. It's not a new idea, I don't think, but I'm very happy with it. I think it's cool. While we're talking about birthdays, let's have a look at this one. So I was starting to think about what I wanted to do for Charlotte's birthday, as in what I wanted to do for the decoration of Charlotte's birthday week. And if you remember back to last year, I had a collection that I wanted to use, and I wasn't smart enough to order it early, and I ended up not being able to use it for her actual birthday. So I'm trying to be organised. And what I've done is I found this. So this is called It's Your Birthday. It is the girl collection. There is also a boy collection. I liked the colours in the girl. Ignore the pink. The pink is still cool. But I didn't get it because she's a girl. I got it because I love the collection. But this is from Echo Park. I'm just going to show you these pages. It's probably, I was also planning on making her birthday card out of this. I have actually made it out of something else, but it is a really gorgeous collection. So gorgeous that I've actually ordered a second one, because I didn't realise that Echo Park only has one page. So you get 12 double-sided papers, but they are all different. So I've actually already ordered another set because I love this so very much. So you've got the first one with sort of what I'm calling sentiments. So you've got let's party like it's your birthday, happy bird day. It's just cute for kids. There's little puns. The birthday girl, hippo birthday, happy, happy, happy birthday to you, wishing you a magical day. And that comes on the background of these gorgeous party hats. Like, even boys would love this. Like, but it's just perfect. It is perfect for girls, but I reckon it would be fine for either. This one has the beautiful balloon dogs, which are actually balloon dog unicorns. And then sprinkles on the back. These sprinkles are killing me. I loved this one. The boldness of it, and just how much pretty it is. I love it. I think this is going to make a gorgeous card. I'm actually thinking of doing one-page wonders for every single one of these, so I have a whole stash worth of kids cards. But then I absolutely loved this on the back as well. Just gorgeous. Got some more sentiment kind of ones here. I was mermaid to party. Have a meowvelous birthday. I just love it. Some bunny told me it was your birthday. And it's got party, party, party on the back. Unicorns, hippos, mermaids, all having a birthday party. So, so cute. And that's got this green spot on the back. Honestly, I love the green spot more. It's just gorgeous. We've got some confetti and some flowers and some, I call them paper balls. And that's on the red triangle, not red, pink triangle. Goodness me. We've got a whole page worth of mermaids here. And then you have sort of peachy flowers on the back. Love the stitching detail. Now this is the one that I hate because these are beautiful and I want to use these, but the page on the back is even better. So this calls for a big celebration, cakes and candles, presents too, all to say happy birthday to you. I think that's gorgeous. And this happy birthday would just make a stunning card front. But check this out. Oh, is that not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? Those colours are amazing. Yes, I'm in love with plaid. You're going to see more plaid in just a minute. I can't avoid it. We've got a black with the sprinkles. I love, not sprinkles, streamers. I love this one too. And that comes on the back of some balloons. Same thing. I loved every piece. I couldn't choose between the front and the back. And so when I didn't get 2 of each sheet, I was actually kind of disappointed. So that's why I went and bought another one. Beautiful birthday cakes on this side. And then you have your candles on the back. This one would work for boys as well as girls. You've got your sort of washi strips, or what I'm calling washi strips. Love those with, oh, the spots. They're killing me. Yay, birthday, cake, sprinkles, donuts, and then that's got a spotty on the back. And then you also get a page of stickers. Now, these are gloss stickers or semi-gloss. They are thick, but I'm not the biggest fan of the finish on these. I will still use them and I will still love them. I just love those stickers. But that's the Echo Park It's Your Birthday collection. I just loved it. And I didn't for 1 second think I was going to love it as much as I did. I'm trying really hard not to bring more paper into this room. I'm doing a bad job because I keep finding stuff. It's just too beautiful to not have. So, yes. We did talk about plaid just then. I kind of feel bad with showing more plaid because I feel like I've just been showing plaid like every single favourites for a little while. But when I had some of my crafty friends over a couple of weeks ago, we sat out in my lounge room and I just made backgrounds using my turnabout, and they would give me different colour combinations, or they'd say a number. And we had fun just picking stuff out of my colour cubes. Now I've got both. I will link the colour cubes videos down below. I know I've already shown these in my favourites, but they continue to be so because they are so helpful. These are ones that I just made based on these. Now, I can't remember exactly which ones they were, but I would never have picked an orange with a mustard and that grey. I love this one with the greens and the oranges. So pretty. I know I did the blue on my own. That's a gorgeous Christmas one that I picked a Christmas one out of here. That one was, Simone suggested that one, and the same thing with this one. She wanted to play with some pastels. So those are those ones. But then this is another one. I would never have picked this colour combo with the blue and the orange and the peach, which are these gorgeous, sorry, the blue, the pink and the peach, which are these gorgeous light colours, and then it's got this big, beautiful dark green. It's just such an interesting combination. And these are things that I would never come up with on my own. They've all come straight out of the colour cube. And then following on from those, there is a stamp set that I have been absolutely loving. I've been making heaps of backgrounds. This is the Tim Holtz Brush Strokes. I think I've shown you guys this one before. I know I've made cards using it. I'm pretty sure I've made them on my channel. I love these for backgrounds, and I'm playing with just a simple design to start with, but I'm going to expand my love eventually. But I started these with just like threes. So you've got the blues. This one, they match up. I love that colour. Green Christmas, pastel and pastel. Just love it. That's the same as that orange one that I showed you before, and that's the same as the one we started with. I just had the inks out. I was picking colours out of the colour cube and just going nuts. I had both of them in my Misties and was just rotating. It was so much fun. I now have these, 12 backgrounds here that I can make cards from. I just need to sit here and do it. So simple, so beautiful. And ones like these, matched in with the colour cube and the thousands amount of inks that I have, just make it so easy. It's as simple as doing this. You go, okay, let's pick a number, 310. So I just go straight in here. I haven't got up to the 300s in here. Yes, no, I don't. That's in the other box. All right, 210. So you go 210, 210. Where is it? 207, 288, 289, 210. And like, I can pick this out. So you'd go, that would be bundled sage, seedless preserves. I'd go lucky clover for that one. And then you could either go the dark green and do maybe like pine needles would be that one. Or you could pull in prize ribbon or chip sapphire if you wanted to go with the blue. This is what I mean. It's just so much fun to just pick out a random colour combo and just go. And when you're not feeling creative, or really you just want to sit there and chat with your mates, but when you're doing stuff at the same time, the colour cube just makes it so easy. Still one of the best purchases I made last year. I'm so happy with that. I love it. Other purchases that I made last year that I am absolutely loving right now. Hot foil. I just cannot get over hot foil. I probably don't do enough of it on camera. I'm aware of that. But I'm still kind of experimenting and kind of learning. This was one that I made. I went sort of through my foil collection. So I have way too many rolls of foil. Let's go with that first off. These are just my hot foils. These are not my toner foils. But I went through all of them and made swatches because to me, I do better when I can actually see what things look like. So I do it with my Copics all the time. I don't look at my Copics that are sitting in front of me. I get my hex chart out. I don't look at the colours of my Distress Oxides. I get the chart out because for me, I like to know exactly what I'm going to get. And that's what I did here. I foiled out all of my colours and I went, yes, okay, I now know what I've got. I can see the difference between that silver and that silver. And there is a difference. It's a very small difference, but it's a difference. And that way I'm going to avoid, you know, buying any extras. So if I go to the shops, not the shops, if I go to like Picture to Page or something, I can take this with me and make sure I don't accidentally buy any of the same thing. But when I was going through this, I was sort of going, okay, well, I have my rainbow and I have reds and golds and I have pinks and purples and greens and blacks and silvers and holographics. I didn't have any browns. I didn't have like a brown or a copper. I had this one, which is the, it's like a grey dark foil, and that was sort of what I wanted. But I wanted to do something with this wood grain backdrop, wood grain hot foil plate backdrop from Lawn Fawn, and I didn't have a brown. So I actually grabbed two. This one is the copper foil, and this is the chocolate copper foil. The one that's on here is the chocolate. This is the chocolate. It's so good. And then this is the copper. I just thought they were two beautiful colours of foil that kind of rounded out the collection. I think I'm okay now. I think I've got most of the colours. I don't think I need another one. I wouldn't mind a slightly different rainbow one than that. And maybe something that's a little bit more, I was going to say a little bit more teal, but that one's probably teal enough. I'm kind of looking at the navy one. I like the navy one. But having swatches like this mean I can actually pick out the colours I want. And I grabbed these two very, very simple ones. And that's the hot foil plate from Lawn Fawn. They're about to launch some new hot foil plates. By the time this video goes up, the Lawn Fawn collection or the Lawn Fawn release would have happened, and they'll probably be coming up for you very, very soon. But they have a cloud hot foil plate and I'm dying. I need to have that. Okay, I'm nearly there. I absolutely love this washi collection from Planners Anonymous. Is just everything. I love looking back at the old parts of PA. It's sort of like a walk down memory lane to a certain extent. I forget sometimes how long Planners Anonymous have been around. But this was the floral collection. And what I loved about these was that some of them were reprints from original tapes, whether it was different sizes, but they didn't have foil on them, which I love because I love being able to chuck a washi tape into a planner week or on a page or something and not have to worry about matching any of the foils up, and I can just go nuts. And then other ones of these were absolute complete first times. This was never a washi tape before. This was always just a paper, and it was one of my favourites and I loved it. So to be able to get them all in a washi tape just made me so, so happy. I think this collection is still available. I will link it down below. I'll also link the video where I show all of this stuff. Just love that floral collection. It was so cool to get all the different florals, and I can't wait to see if they do another one. I really, really hope they do, because if there's one thing PA do a lot of, it's florals. Okay, last but not least is kind of a two-for one, and I'm actually going to do something which I don't usually do in favourites. I'm going to move my plastic off. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this stencil. So this stencil is from Darkroom Door, and I love it because it is so simple, and it makes this really cool pattern on your page. So I'm just going to stick that down first, and I'm just going to come in. I don't actually mind what colour ink I come in with. I'm going to do a prize ribbon into Twisted Citron. It doesn't really matter. It's not, the point of this is not showing the ink as much as it's showing this next technique. And it is very much inspired by Jennifer Maguire, and I'll find the video that she does most of this on. But it's a finish that I've actually fallen completely and utterly in love with, and I don't know why it's taken me so long. So I'm just inking this up. Once I've got the blue at least like three-quarters of the way down, I'll come in with Twisted Citron. I actually really like this combo. It's really pretty. Just grabbing some scrap paper just to make this a bit easier for me. Can you tell I wasn't planning on doing this? So I'm just bringing the two inks together, and obviously I'm just doing this as a example for you guys, so it doesn't have to be the best blend ever, but I'm just trying to get it nice enough. It's not too bad. And then what I think is so cool when you put this stencil down, and I love it with stencils more than anything else, you could obviously put this down and ink straight over the top and you get that with the lines in between, which would be so, so beautiful. But this is a bottle of plain water. It's in a distress sprayer, and it's got a couple of scoops of perfect pearls in it. And what this is going to do is give this, or the non-stenciled section, a really beautiful pearlescent shine. So I don't mind the spotty bits. I like the spotty bits. But you could also always use a different kind of sprayer if you wanted just a fine kind of even mist. And I'm just going to pick that up. So because it's got water, it will pick it up. And it's just got, I'm just going to hit it with the heat tool really quick. I feel like this is not the best example of it, but you're going to get the gist. You can definitely see up close. You might not be able to see from so far away, but when I do the zooms, you'll see it. It's the way that this pearlescent kind of sits there. It just gives you this really beautiful, it's not a glitter. It doesn't feel like a glitter. It feels deeper than a glitter. It feels like something that's a little bit more of a sheen as opposed to a sparkle, and it just looks stunning. It looks beautiful on skies. If I had have had it in time to do my February calendar a couple of weeks ago, I would have done it on that, and it would have given you the most beautiful thing. But on top of that, I don't know if you guys ever just sort of look at things in your office and get really excited. I can just sit here and watch the water with the pearlescent just go everywhere. It's so pretty. This is just the regular perfect pearls. There's no colour involved, but you could easily do it with colour if you wanted. But I absolutely just love the finish that this gives. And this stencil is so much fun. It's beautiful for obviously doing lots of different colours. So you could do like a line of blue, a line of orange, like proper rainbow, red, orange, green, whatever it is. Sorry, I can't remember at the top of my head. But also beautiful for doing blends, and it sits beautifully on the panel of your card. So if you have this one, which is the sort of the right size card front for Australia, it just fits there beautifully, and it just has those lines. Really easy to do. Couple of butterflies on there. You could draw around the outside to get a black line if you wanted a border. Such a cool little stencil with cool ideas. And if you'd like to see a video where I do like 2 or 3 different videos using the same thing, please let me know, because I would be happy to do that. But there we go. That is the stencil, and then the Perfect Pearls squidgy bottle. Squidgy bottle. Is that a word? Squidgy bottle. So there we go. That's everything that I have been loving this month. Some of it I know is not particularly exciting or particularly new or wonderful, but I've just been so happy with a lot of the stuff that I've already had in this room. I haven't necessarily had to go and buy a ton more recently, which, you know, makes me happy. It also kind of helps that Lawn Fawn's on its way / will be here by the time this video goes up. So I've been saving my little coins for the Lawn Fawn release, and yeah, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. That will come up very, very soon. Very, very soon. If there's anything in particular here that you've seen that you think I should do a video on, or you want to see in more detail, please let me know down below. Anything that's already been featured in a video, I will make sure I link so that you can go and check it out. Definitely check out the colour cube as a #1. If you're sort of just sitting here going, oh, kind of interested in some of that, maybe that, yeah, it's so good. So good. And I've seriously been sitting here and I've just thought of like 8 other things that I could put in my favourites. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to leave it at this. Just know that there's lots of other things in here that are also my favourites. So I could make these videos go forever. I have to have a finishing point at some point. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and check out lots of my other favourites videos as well. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss March is when that goes up. It always goes up first week of the next month. So the next one will go up at the end of start of April. I hope you guys have an absolutely awesome, awesome, awesome rest of your day. And I will catch you again in my next video. Sending lots of huggles. Bye!